Hey everybody, Frank here, Godzilla Island, back with a review of King Kong the Great War, issue 6, the final issue, written by Alex Cox, with art by Tommaso Bianchi, and art by James Devlin. He does the colors, James Devlin. Overall, really great series. I kind of wish I waited for the trade paperback. This took a really long time. There was a huge gap between issue 5 and 6, and even a couple gaps in between. This should not have taken as long as it did to come out. I know art takes a while and everything, but these are so short. They're packed with advertisements. This really should, the way it's presented, it should have been a single book. Not the single issue runs, honestly. I really wish I got the trade paperback on this. It's a good series, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it. Great story, great art. Brutal Kong story. Kong is just an absolute monster in this. But yeah, overall, few plot points that I'm going to get to at the end of this review that I feel like it's kind of like a bit of a plot hole. But yeah, let's get into the story here. So last we left off, it was the captain and just his last remaining crew member on the final day. Pacific Island, uncharted, 1917, U-boat 184 lost at sea, missing, presumed dead, day 5. We got a flashback to the beginning, how it all started. The sub was hit by a giant monster, dragged under, they washed up on shore. And now, you know, last we left off, the captain wanted to run for the wall because he saw light. And, you know, there's civilization there, so there's a chance that he might be able to get off this island. There's those advertisements I was talking about. So captain is now the last man alive. Kong is just kind of hunting him down and just looks so menacing with these glowing red eyes. You've seen Kong bite guys' heads off, stomp them. And at this point, he's running for the wall. Triceratops fight here, really cool. Lots of action, blood rips off of the Triceratops head. Like, how brutal is that? Awesome to see. And just Kong is just so savage in here. Like, they should just call this like Savage Kong, honestly. So captain's running through the jungle, tripping over things. More advertisements. I get you gotta pay for comics, but man, that's definitely one of the reasons why I would love to get the trade paperback. He makes it to the wall, and he feels like this civilization. He's yelling, "Help me!" And the people at the wall are looking at him, and we get this flashback saying, "Your family will be proud, Captain, but they must never know of this mission. No one will know you are there. Secrecy in the mission. It's vital. If anything happens, you will be alone." And he goes, "Understood, sir." And that's when he has this revelation when he turns around and sees the altar covered in blood. He realizes where he is. This is not a place where people escape the beast. This is where people go to die. And the takeaway here is that this general or commander that sent this crew to this island was aware of Kong, like the tribe, and that it's no purgatory, it's no hell, that he's there as a sacrifice to meet the king, Kong. And basically this wall's to keep out all the monsters, to keep Kong out. And the world sending him here, you know, Germany, they were crazy back in the day. They believed in a lot of paranormal and all that. Yeah, they did some crazy experimenting during the Second World War. I don't know what they did in the First World War, but we know what messed up things they did in the Second. But yeah, they believed that if they sent this crew here to the island to sacrifice them, that the monsters would never leave that island and bother Germany. Now, the plot hole here is this whole story has been read like it's a journal entry log from the captain. As you see here, the captain is running for his life, and I don't believe he is writing these things in his final moments of death. Now, I don't know if he realized this prior to getting to the altar, but the way it plays out on the pages here is that he realized it at the altar. So I don't think he just whipped out his journal. It's like, let me just write this, get this last entry in before I get killed by Kong. I mean, who knows what the gap was. Here, Kong looked like he was in pursuit the whole time, but who knows. I enjoyed the series. What do you guys think? I would pick up the trade paperback. Maybe we get a follow-up series. Who knows? Maybe we get Great War II. Takes place during World War II. You never know. But thanks for watching and sticking along for these reviews.